The morning sun rose gently over the sleepy town of Umoba. Roosters crowed, and the smell of burning firewood drifted through the air. But for Chinedu, that morning was different. He was not thinking of breakfast or school. He was thinking of trash. All around the street, the gutters overflowed with plastic bottles, nylon bags, and dirty water. People walk past them every day, complaining about the smell but never doing anything. But that morning, Chinedu stopped, looked at the pile of waste, and whispered to himself, "What if this trash could feed us instead of poison us?" Chinedu was just 17, thin but strong, with bright, curious eyes. He lived with his mother, a food seller who always told him, "My son, ideas are beautiful, but they don't fill empty stomachs." Yet, Chinedu believed ideas could change everything. Every morning on his way to school, he collected empty bottles from the roadside. People laughed at him. "See him," they mocked, "ball boy." But he kept going quietly. He washed the bottles, sorted them, and began to sell them to a recycling man who visited the town once a week. At first, he made only a few coins, but slowly those coins began to add up. He used part of his savings to buy gloves and small bags for collecting more plastics. Then he told his friends at school, "Greater than, if we clean our streets, we can make money and help our community." They laughed too, but one of them, Amaka, didn't laugh. She believed in him. Together they started a small group called Green Hope. After school, they would walk around the streets, gathering bottles, cleaning gutters, and separating plastics from waste. People started noticing the change. The streets were cleaner, the gutters flowed freely, and the smell disappeared. Still, it wasn't easy. Some days, Chinedu felt like giving up. The heat was too much, and sometimes people threw dirty water on them while they worked. Others accused them of disturbing the peace. And when Chinedu's schoolmates mocked him again, he almost stopped. But his mother said one evening as she watched him wash his hands, "My son, you are not just cleaning dirt, you are cleaning minds. Keep going." Those words stayed with him. Months passed, and something magical began to happen. The local council noticed their effort. They offered Chinedu's group a small grant to expand their recycling idea. With that, Chinedu bought more tools, gloves, bags, a cart, and even printed t-shirts that said, "Clean today, live tomorrow." The group grew. More young people joined, and soon, what started as one boy's crazy idea became the pride of the town. They even started turning some plastics into colorful flower pots and chairs, selling them at the local market. The same people who once laughed now clapped when they saw him pass. One day, a journalist visited the town and wrote an article about the boy who turned trash into gold. The story went viral online. NGOs and schools began to invite Chinedu to speak. He was shy at first, but when he spoke, his voice carried truth and fire. "Greater than, we all complain about problems," he said. But change begins the moment we stop pointing fingers and start using our hands. 1 year later, Chinedu's Green Hope project had spread to 3 nearby villages. Young people were cleaning streets, planting flowers, and recycling plastics. The same boy who once picked bottles now employed others. His mother's food shop was always full, not just with customers, but with pride. And one quiet evening, as he sat under the mango tree outside his house watching children play around clean streets, he whispered to himself, "It wasn't about money after all. It was about hope." Moral of this story: no idea is too small. Change doesn't always begin with power or money. It begins with courage, compassion, and one person brave enough to care. The end. Thanks for watching. Follow for more. Story by KC Talks Media.